Yeah, let's see if this is right, because I don't know why that wasn't working, but I'm gonna try it again. So this is a Pretty Rhythm Rainbow Live, episode 44, and Pretty Rhythm preview reviews for episode 45. Now, basically, the episode of Pretty Rhythm Rainbow Live, episode 44, was sort of I don't know what to call it. I'm probably going to say it was a story episode. Now, a story episode which consisted of no Prism Show. And the beginning of the episode showed that pretty boldly with, there was some girls lining up to go do a Prism Show, and they were going to put in the memory pass. Unfortunately, what happens is it just shuts off. It's like, it's not working. So what happens is then we see a girl trying to perform Prism Jump. That doesn't work out too well either. And then what we see is what we saw at the end of the episode last time with Renee, and she was going to go up and do she's bringing all the pair of friends together and made Peacock appear. Now, when Peacock appears, Renee doesn't do anything because, as I guess explained later, is that she's using her power now, and she's losing her power, and basically the whole world's losing its power to perform Prism shows because of, June's interference of being in the worlds when she shouldn't. Yes, as Renee said before, that her duty was done. She was supposed to go home, but June hasn't because she's not delusional. I wouldn't say delusional, but I would go on to say that she is being selfish and trying to win over Hijiri's heart. That's what I seriously think is going on. Just June selfish. She wants to stay with Hijiri in turn for destroying the world of Prism shows. I was going to say destroying the world entirely, but just destroying the world of Prism shows. So basically, the episode goes on, and Peacock just explains what's going on, like how June arrived, and the reason why Renee and Peacock appeared in the worlds is because June was messed it up so much that when they were traveling on the Rainbow, I'm not going to call it Rainbow Road, but on the Rainbow Path, basically, they fell in, and Renee was separated from Peacock. Peacock was, I guess, didn't have enough power, and what happens is he was separated into the 7 saviors, like the 7 saviors, which is the 7 pair friends that went around. Who is it? Loveline. I'm going to try and say the names in order. Loveline, Papoon, Kurun, what else? Femini, Ethne, Sashini, and Starn. All 7 of them, are the 7 saviors, and they went to the 7 saviors, who are Naru, An, Ito, Otaha, Wakana, and Bell. As I believe that was in chronological order. If not, please correct me. But that is how the order is going, because we all knew Renee was the savior, I guess, which is why I didn't mention her in that lineup. But regardless, we do have a world-saving team already. And Peacock says that the only way for them to save the world is to shine at their brightest during a Prism show. And that would be during the Prism Queen Cup over the Rainbow Session. Yes, I don't know why the names of these sessions are amazingly long, but regardless, that is where they have to perform it. And basically, Naru gets everyone riled up saying, "Let's do this!" And yeah! So what happens is then we see Belle training, and this time it's for Norizuki. Like, she's training in the rink, she falls down, Norizuki's like, "Oh, you can get up, can't you?" And, she then says, "Oh yeah, Prism shows aren't just like that, they're meant to be fun and all that." And then Norizuki says, "Oh, I guess you don't want to go to the, over the Rainbow Session now, do you? Like, if you don't listen to me, you're not going." So then she gets up, and then trains again. And then what happens wait, was that last episode? I think that was, no. I believe it was this episode. Yes, it was this episode. I don't know what I'm thinking right now. But what happens is then we see the backstory on Ray and Hijiri. There we go. Ray and Hijiri. And then we see Ray performing this not unknown Prism show, this sort of unconventional Prism show that should have won them a Prism Queen Cup. the Prism King Cup. But unfortunately, Norizuki, I guess he was in with the judges, and he won because he said that was supposed to be a point reduction and all this other stuff. So then what happens after that is then we see a Norizuki trying to be all lovey with June, but June knows what he did, calls him like a scum of the earth, like an despicable human, and just walks away from him. And later in the episode, we then see that a scandal starts up because Norizuki takes a picture, or one of Norizuki's like undercover men, I guess, takes a picture of Hijiri walking away from June's apartment with flowers, and that sort of sparks a scandal where Norizuki, or that shows that Hijiri is in love with June, and basically then what happens after that is Momo gets a call saying that Prism Stone's not going to be in the Over the Rainbow session. So that is the consistency of the episode. The only little other thing I wanted to mention about the episode was that we saw June's degradation increasing, and that there was a scene when she was sitting on the couch, and you could just hear this, like, not earthly sound, I would have to say, while she's breathing, while she's sleeping, and then we see her sitting on the couch, and basically her body's degrading. So then So then we get into the preview for Pretty Rhythm Rainbow Live, episode 45. And basically it's just talking about, oh yeah, we're not going to be in the, what are we going to do? We're not allowed in the Over the Rainbow session, and that we won't save the world. But then Belle says she'll do something about it. She'll talk to Norizuki, and the next episode's name is the Rose's Resolve. So, thing I think about of the next episode is that I think that there's not going to be another Prism show as well in the next episode, which might be the first time in Pretty Rhythm history. If you guys can remember a couple episodes of this happening before, please write in the comments down below, because I can't remember a time where there wasn't a Prism show in 2 episodes straight. So again, this has been a Pretty Rhythm Rainbow Live, episode 44, and Pretty Rhythm Preview Reviews, episode 45 review. Thank you very much for watching. Leave your comments down below on what you thought of the episode, and I will see you guys later.